Recently, Dehancer contacted me asking for an honest review of their film-like color grading plugin. Dehancer is available for DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Lightroom, and Capture One Pro. Originally, I wanted to test this out on DaVinci Resolve, but my laptop was not having it, so I switched over to Adobe Premiere Pro. When you first download the plugin, it can be a little confusing knowing where to start, but they include a setup guide and a quick guide to walk you through the process. So first, you want to go to your effects panel and search Film Emulation. That's where you'll find Dehancer. Just drag it onto your clip. Then here you can see you have a ton of options to choose from. First, we're going to start with the type of camera that you shot on. So you can choose the source of your footage here. I shot on a Fujifilm X-T4, so I'm going to go through and choose that. Then I'm going to go down to the film selections. You have a lot to choose from, a lot of options that'll just give you that exact film look that you're looking for. I'm just going to go through and test out a few just to see what they look like. And then you can even change the push and the pull of the film with the slider here. You can choose your film developer and control the contrast, boost, gamma correction. All of these options just make it easier for you to get that exact film look that you're going for. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see film grain. This is where you can choose from 8mm, 16mm, 35mm, or 65mm. They all have different ISO options attached to them as well. And you can really have fun with it, play around with different options here. Halation, bloom, film damage, film breath. You have a lot to choose from here. I'm editing a few different videos that I shot just to show how these effects show up on different scenes. Daytime, nighttime, indoors, outdoors, controlled versus natural light. This will hopefully give you a nice sense of how this plugin will look when you're shooting in different settings. And then I'm just going to fine tune it to my liking. Dehancer also has a new iOS app that lets you edit your photos similarly to how we've been editing our footage on the computer. You can find this in the App Store. Once you open the app here, it'll take you to the screen where you can open up your photos and load something in. I'm going to start with this simple coffee photo. And then there are a bunch of presets that you can choose from. So I'm just going to go through a few to see how they look. You can see the film names align with the film names that showed up on the plugin on the computer. So you're getting the same film presets that you have on your computer now on your iPhone or iPad to edit your photos. And then just as you're able to fine-tune your footage, you can fine-tune your images as well, really getting them to look exactly how you want them to look. So with all of these adjustments, you can really get your digital images to look pretty close to film. And once again, there's just a lot to choose from, a lot of fine-tuning that you can really do here. And then when you're done, you can export your image and it'll save it right to your gallery. Here's another photo just to see some different lighting situations. And I'm just gonna go through the presets that they have available for you. If you're in a rush or if you want to stick to one preset for all of your photos, that way they all have a similar look, you can adjust the settings to your liking and then save it as a preset and name it. And here's the result of my editing. I used a mix of iPhone photos and photos taken on my camera, which is a Fujifilm X-T4. I think most people might use this app on iPhone photos, but I wanted to throw a few camera photos on there too. Now I'll just give a few pros and cons of Dehancer. One major con is the price. It can be a little expensive if you're just a hobbyist or if you're just getting into photography or video. So for those watching this video, if you'd like to try Dehancer but you don't want to pay full price, you can use my code for 10% off. That is a field of stone 10, altogether, one word, and that'll get you a 10% discount on your purchase, valid for all Dehancer products except the iOS app subscription. A pro of Dehancer is that it has so many options for you to choose from. You have so many film stocks to emulate. You have so many opportunities to fine-tune your settings as well. So although a con of Dehancer is its price, a pro is that you can get so many different film looks for a fraction of what it might cost you to buy and develop all of the different types of film stocks that are available in this product. And maybe when you're first using Dehancer, it can be a little overwhelming just going through the vast amount of options for you to choose from. I think the more time you spend with it, the easier it'll get and the more comfortable you'll feel using it. That's my review on Dehancer. If you'd like to try it out, you can use my code, a field of stone 10, all one word, for a 10% discount. Let me know in the comments what you think about Dehancer, about film emulation products, and about film versus digital, just in general.